We're going to go into a thrift store and put $100 down and buy 100 DVDs for $100. We got to sift through each DVD to make sure it's in its proper case and it's scratched as least as possible, or cloudy or warped. So we need to make sure that it actually plays. And so we're going to go in a nondescript
local
thrift store and purchase $100 in DVDs, so that we don't have to pay Hollywood actors and stars and royalties on their DVDs or their movies. We can buy them secondhand, and I think that's the way people should do it if they can. I think we can get like a basket. We gotta look through like all these DVDs. That's probably like a donated basket from Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
Or a bought one.
They have a lot of them, so they're probably donated.
Right. So let's look at this Keanu Reeves movie.
From the 90s.
Yeah. Looks good. It's actually a DVD.
Yep. One's out front and looking at back.
And there's some laying down in the back too, like the Sandlot.
Fan of Land Bros?
Yeah, White Chicks, double feature, Walmart. No money. Let's see if it's scratched.
Ah, separate DVDs.
Scratched.
Scratched. Okay.
No money is. I ain't even gonna try White Chicks if it's. Yeah, it's scratched too. Looks like somebody raked it through their teeth. Here, you guys, $1. Super Troopers.
Sure.
Why not? Huh? Add it to the collection.
Airplane 1.
Yeah, I thought there was a trilogy to Airplane.
Try to come across it again.
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, I know what it is. I'm buying this because I like this movie, and it's blockbuster. Alright, let's see what we got here, and then we're back. We didn't get to get 100. We got 57. We got rushed out of there because they were closing. And in 40 minutes, we hurried up and shuffled through and checked each disc to see if they were good. And, I figure if you get 2 or 3 that doesn't work out of the bunch, that's great. But doing an eye inspection and a disc inspection like that instead of putting it in a machine,
you only lost $1.
yeah, I mean, I think the most we're going to lose out of 57 is 3, possibly, if that. So here's what we got. Some weird movie, right? Movie from 1975 with Goldie Hawn. That movie, of course. These are older cases. And that Found Breakin'. It's an old 80s movie. Super true. Everybody knows what that is. Airplane is from the 80s. Alamo. The New Daughter. Rush Hour 1 and 2, the split movies. Blockbuster, I think. Or, no, Movie Gallery. Saint. Uncle Buck. Cell. Common movies. Guns, NRA stuff. Found an Italian version, I guess. We don't even know if it's going to play in this region. Of Cruel Intentions, which is a 90s chick movie.
Had to have Steven Seagal in there somewhere.
Yeah, this is one of his most controversial making movies on the set because he's such a dick. He's an asshole in real life, supposedly, and kept getting into it with this rapper and other people. And I think he lives in Russia now because he's hated by Hollywood and other people. He's such a poser. But some people like him still. And so I don't really know what the real story is, but that's what they portray here. One side, gets to write the history. So I got it because it was a controversial time in that guy's career. That Steve Martin.
With his never-ending white hair.
That dude's I've never in my lifetime seen him with regular hair color, whatever that was, brown or whatever. Cliche movies like Bucket List. Some workout tapes. Let's see. Coach Carter. You gotta have a good,
But it's in full screen, so yeah.
Yeah, I like the full screen movies. Keanu Reeves plays I guess a good guy. Manage a sports team or something, I don't know. Youth counselor type movies. Those do-gooders. Anyway, people think that you need to, go out and get some of these movies for your library to fuel, these people's career. Or, that's what you wind up doing with this knee-jerk reaction of all of these movies disappearing and going digital, and hard copies of it like this disappearing. But in reality, you wind up fueling these people's career or paying into their foundations by buying their movies, giving them royalties. But if you go to a thrift store and buy them secondhand like this and they go for $1 a piece, they don't get nothing for that.
Right.
And that's really what I'm all about, because this is about, for most people, it might be nostalgia or some other reason to buy movies like this, but not for me. For me, this is about preserving history. I want generations in the future to see what happened to our generations before them, and how they were slowly indoctrinated into what they are today, and how they wound up where they are today, whether that be good or bad, whether people agree or disagree with that indoctrination. If you're watching something and you're consuming something like Hollywood movies, you are being indoctrinated, whether you like it or not, and generations to come will. So somebody has got to keep records of what happened to past great-grandfathers and mothers, and what happened to them, and how they once lived in a great country, and whether that country remains great or gets worse or gets bad or goes under. People have got to keep records like this, and this is what we're doing, and this is the reason why I collect this stuff. It's a little bit different than a lot of people do, probably. But anyway, I like these older cases that are these split.
Like first generation DVDs?
Yeah, cardboard cases like that. And, this is just the movies that we could pick up really quick and check in a 40-minute time span that we had.
A lot of these movies I've never even heard of.
Well, yeah, because you're too young. But see, future generations get to look through this stuff, with a clean mind, or whatever mindset they have at the time, and decide, was this indoctrination? Was this the start of the fall of of nations? What was this? And so, you get to see that. And I like, maybe they could use this to gauge where they're going in the future, instead of just wiping out books, wiping out history like races have done before this, or cultures have done, where they've eliminated everything. I realize this stuff's going to deteriorate, so a lot of it will have to be transferred from whatever form of media we have in the future, even beyond digital. They might go back to carving this crap into stone tablets. I don't know, but I'm going to keep these movies going so you don't get bored with my talking. But I'm not going to talk too much about why I do this. I just think that people have different reasons, and this is my reason. And I like the blockbuster cases because they're hard cases. But
yeah, they're tougher.
Yeah, they're tougher, but Let's see what else we've got. We didn't get to 57 yet, but we're getting there. I didn't even know Mel Gibson played a special guy,
Yeah. Tim.
That from Blockbuster, I think this is actually Blu-Ray.
Yes.
It's a Blu-ray, right?
It's a Blu-ray.
Alright. So Poltergeist in a Blu-ray from Blockbuster. Okay. Gotta have Michael Keaton's weird half family, half adult. Weird movie. Really weird movie. It's almost too dark for a kid, but not quite. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
AI.
Yes.
But in full screen.
Alright, right. That's why we got it, right? Full screen?
Right. Otherwise, it
So,
wouldn't have been good. Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead is some video store. Weird video stop. Now all of these have been checked and they're pretty good. There's hardly no scratches on them whatsoever. Lint or anything really. That's a good classic. You gotta like that one. Agendas all over the place, but the reason why the old school guy gets mad. Even environmental stuff they're showing in the beginning with all smog. Look in the picture background, they're showing it.
Yeah.
Back from like '92 whenever this came out.
Everybody all sweating and stuff.
Alright, so that's all of the not open disc, the used open disc. Now we have new disc that we found that were fully wrapped. Of course, most of the workout tapes are fully wrapped because nobody really wants to work out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the two workout tapes that were wrapped. Boondock Saints 2 and not as good as one, but in DVD, I mean Blu-ray
Wrapped.
So that whatever Calvin Klein or whatever that is, Kevin Klein.
Never heard of that either.
Me neither. I mean, it's, you know.
From old school Walmart.
Wait, who's that? Shagani. Yeah, that's that. Shagani Weaver.
Alien.
Yeah. And then, you know, cliche disc like that. It was like to be born in the 80s. I guess what the deficit with debt was. And
Oh, it's like a documentary, I guess.
it's kind of the reason why I'm saving all these, right?
Yeah.
So you can find out how your masses were indoctrinated before you were born. You know what I mean? Jim Carrey movie, add to the Jim Carrey collection.
Risky Business Wrapped. That might actually be worth some money for all them Tom Cruise people out there.
I don't know. I doubt it. There's people that stalk that dude. He's going to go down in probably a cement statue and probably be like, you know, really put in a cryogenics lab.
Dipped in concrete. And
For real, yeah. He's going to be worshipped like Stalin. I mean, like, yeah. What's that guy in Russia?
Yeah, Stalin.
Is that no Lenin?
Oh no, Lenin. Yeah,
Lenin. They had it in a box with his skin preserved or something.
Ugh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, the temperature, right?
The holy skin.
Yeah, they keep him. Yeah. Tom Cruise thinks he's going to live forever. But yeah, these are all wrapped. Not planes, trains, and automobiles. It's wrapped. So, well, this concludes what we found for $57. This is 57 DVDs, and we're going to go back, and there was a pretty big rack of them, and they get them weekly, so we'll be back.